For many, Big Time Araújo is the best center back in the game. Can the new Thuram challenge him? Here comes Pepe. Welcome everybody! Today I'll let you know how good Thuram actually is, show 3 different builds for him, what skills he needs, and we'll compare him to Big Time Araújo 3 times. That's new. Let's begin with a balanced build that should work for most. 6 points in dexterity to get the +3 manager boost. 10 points in lower body strength will make him seriously fast. 7 points in aerial strength give him 85 in header, again for the manager boost, and all the remaining points in defending. If you are somebody that does lots of long passes or lofted passes with the center backs, you could remove 1 point in defending or 2 in lower body strength and give him 4 in passing. This goes for all builds. Looking at this, he is an insane player. Amazing defensive stats, incredible speed, aerial stats are also great, passing is fine, he even has great ball control and dribbling. Trust me about this one, it's an insane card. All 3 builds here can be used for both center back and full back, by the way. The next build is a bulkier one for those that like to play with high physical defenders. We remove 1 point in defending and 4 points in lower body strength and put all of it into aerial strength. He's still very fast, defending stats are just lowered by 1 each, but now he's a lot more powerful and better in aerial duels. Depending on the player ID and how the card actually plays out, I could even see that this is the best build for him in the end. My third build is all about speed, so if you prefer that, this could be your build. It goes up to 96 speed and 89 acceleration, which is fantastic for a defender. We do lose a bit of his bulkiness and aerial strength though, so it's a trade-off you have to consider. It's still pretty high regardless. If you want to run this card as an offensive right back for whatever reason, I do not recommend this. You could remove points in defending and give them to dribbling and passing. About his skills, he absolutely needs aerial superiority and blocker. That's a must. Without them, he'll be significantly weaker. On top of that, I'd recommend low lofted pass, and if you swim in GP and skill trainers, you could think of giving him one-touch pass and through passing. Now let's compare Thuram's balanced build to perhaps the best defender in the game, Big Time Araújo. As usual, boosters are off here, but both of them have exactly the same anyway, so it shouldn't matter. It's a bit hard to compare them honestly, because depending on where you specialize either of them, the results vary. Ball control is about equal, but Thuram is a lot better at dribbling, which barely matters unless you dribble. Araújo has the better low pass, lofted pass is equal. Big win for Araújo in heading, that's actually the first significant stat. Speed and acceleration are about equal, same for jump. Physical contact is again an important win for Araújo. Stamina is equal. Although he also wins in defensive engagement, Thuram clearly wins all 3 other defensive stats. Now who's better? It's a tough question. It's close and depends so much on how you level each of them. Look at comparison 2 using the bulky build. Thuram now suddenly wins physical contact, jump, and is only down by 1 in heading. All that while maintaining his lead in defensive stats. But he's a bit slower now and loses stamina. You see, there are many possibilities. It's hard to ultimately say which one of them is better. They're just too close. Last comparison is a special one. I tried to craft a Thuram build specifically only to match Araújo to get the best idea on who is better. Even then, if you look at the relevant stats, it is so close that there just isn't a clear winner. It's all down to personal preference and player ID. Both of these are fantastic cards. What might give Araújo a little edge is that he is taller, which is important for defenders, especially for interceptions. That's all I can say. I hope this video was useful for you. I'd love if you subscribed, liked, or commented. Until then, guys, take it easy. Shaka!